Hey guys, I'm Hollow Knight, and welcome to the shadows that run alongside our car. Now, if you guys have seen me from a little while, I posted this game a bit ago, but I wasn't really happy with the quality of that video. That video kind of just was there, so why not redo it? I don't remember a lot of it, but from what I remember, it is a good game. Whose eyes will you see the road through? Oh, I do not remember this. I do not remember picking a side. Ooh, should we go from the girl's perspective or the guy's? And who knows, maybe I can make this kind of a series, seeing it through both and going through different options. But it might be one type thing. Who knows? Um, Let us see it through the guy's, the one who's driving. Yeah. Gun it. I put the pedal to the floor, the wheels screeching as we pulled out into the lane. The car swerves, but it really doesn't matter. There's no one else out here as far as the eye can see. This abandoned station shrinks behind us until it's gone. And then it's just us and the long road. So is this kind of a zombie apocalypse type idea, or the world outside the window passes by us in abstract? By us in abstract. Like the whole world is giving up on having any meaning. We drive in silence. Aww. I really like this art style, though. This is a pretty art style. After a while, I heard the faint buzzing of the power window being rolled down. You sure that's a good idea? It's not like zombies are just gonna hurl themselves at... Okay, so it is a, zombie, survival type game. Okay. It's not like zombies are just gonna hurl themselves at a moving car. Fair enough. Well, that was a thrilling conversation. So, guess it's kind of strange to be asking after a whole 3 days, but what's your name anyway? Right. He never did introduce ourselves. It's... What's... I can make her name! Oh, dang. What's a good name? Sandra. No. No, that's a dumb name. That was a really dumb name. Isabel. You know what? I'll just do Izzy. Izzy. Well, nice to meet you then, Izzy. Mine's name's... Ooh. Brock. Yeah, Brock. Brock is a good name. Brock. Okay. The car shudders briefly as we rumble over this series of potholes, but then the road smooths again. The humming of the engine reminds me of a storm brewing far off in the horizon. Beyond the occasional notes, we sit in silence. So, what were you doing before everything happened? Oh. Wow, that's actually the first time she's actually started a conversation. Guess I'm not so intimidating after all. What was I doing? God, what was I? A whole lot of nothing. I bet that sounds super impressive, huh? Just a scruffy drifter. Not so sure what she wants to hear. I dodge question. Oh, you know what? Well, we'll go behind the truth. I was moving cross country. Then everything went south. What about you? The ride is yours, right? Yeah, well, it's really my dad's car. Or was. Even when he was alive, I was the only one who drove it. Guess he didn't... Sorry, never mind. It's okay. The booze would have killed him eventually anyway. Dang, we're getting into really touchy territories. Pretty quiet in here, huh? Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. Do you think there are any radio stations left? I'd be shocked if so. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look, though. And plus, don't you guys have, like, CDs? Yeah, it even has a CD, reader. A disc reader, rather. She's fiddling with the dial. I'm pretty sure we're not going to find anything. Static comes in and out of waves. Every so often, a distortion gives the illusion of actual sound, but goes right back to nothingness. Just then, though. Hang on a sec. Go back down. I think I actually heard something. A noise phases in and out, and then, as something comes into auditory focus. I mean, music is music, right? And it's like, is that mariachi? No comment. I can't contain myself. The music is the sound is unmistakable. Horns blare joyously over the static in a sick fanfare, while a man's voice is soulfully over it. I'm laughing so hard I nearly pissed myself. Izzy's nearly there too. That was not what I was expecting. Who the hell's out there running this? Of all the music that would be left, man. Oh wait, never mind. Oh, I don't know who was talking then. Oh well. I sink back into the driver's seat, letting my mind drift into the music. The dissonance is almost comforting. As the fractured chords wash over me, I try to pretend I'm lounging in a truck bed somewhere else, and I accidentally hit the right click button. Whoops. Out in the sun, mid-afternoon, shirt damp and dirty from a hard day's work, rather. For a moment, I almost believe it. The music falls short for a few seconds before starting back up again. Wait, isn't this the same song again? It's probably on an endless loop, because why wouldn't it be? Sure seems that way. Guess it's just ghosts on the waves after all. And the undead aren't exactly interested in DJing. What do you think is zombie to even listen to? It's death metal. Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Rob Zombie? Or maybe they're all into baby metal these days. I don't know. I think the Grateful Dead seems more apt. You know, I've always wondered this. But what are they grateful for, exactly? Maybe they finally found themselves some peace. Oh, okay. Peace? Huh? I wish they'd let the rest of us have some. Ain't so bad right now, anyway. Well, except for that. I shake my hand at the radio controls. So, what are you into anyway? Music-wise? I really like Annalise Motis, top 40 hits, that sort of thing. You? And don't tell me it's baby metal. Well, you judge me if I say I actually haven't heard any of them? No, that might be for the best. What do you listen to then? Mostly people look at me and expect me to be into Stones or Mailer or something. But, well, you probably actually judge me more for this. Try me. ABBA. Oh, that's great. Just as I thought, she starts laughing at my expense. It's a nice sound, though. I'm not gonna perfect and say that. I'm not gonna be poetic and say that it's just like music or anything like that. Still, it's good to hear. Told you. No, it's fine. Their music's catchy. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyway? It seems to be going for... you seem a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? I'm pretty sure that's not right. I'm pretty sure there is no right answer to that question. Except for that one. I'm 22. Shit. God, that's so young. She's practically a kid. What was I doing when I was 22? Still wasting my life, I reckon. Wonder if she's even been to school. That young and that whole damn world crashing down around her. I try not to make a face, but see my knuckles going white as my fingers grip harder onto the wheel. This music's kind of similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peppy and stuff? You should be happy to have it. That's sure an optimistic take on it. Alright, enough of you. I reach... Oh, wow. Now I'm hearing ringing. Ugh. I reach down and turn the volume knob to a sharp left. The radio blissfully goes silent. Farewell, wailing man. Now it's just us again. Did you ever expect things to end up this way? It's getting darker, huh? The sun seems to set so late in the summer. Sore topic. Because I'm not going to be a jerk about it. I guess she doesn't want to talk about it. And I can't say I blame her. I'm a bit surprised we still have light at all in this hour. Especially with the streetlights and all. Without the streetlights and all. It's like the sky's just been saving it up. Looks like a bit like a dying fire. Kind of fitting for the end of the world. Yeah. So you never told me what it is that you do. I mean, it doesn't have to be a job or anything, but, well, what do you like to do, or what did you before everything? I worked a lot. I didn't really have much time for anything other than that. I would wake up, shower, go to work, have a lunch break, go back to work, get off of work, eat dinner, watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. And then the whole thing would start over again in the morning. That was about it. I guess that'd be most people's story. It's tough out there. Was tough. Probably tougher now. All kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work your damn tail off and everything goes to pot anyway. And you just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter either way. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA. I used to drive a lot. Looking for some work and stuff. I suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad. Well, that sure is lofty. Sounds like a real cliche. Not really. It sort of suits you. No. To tell you the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. It gets to a pretty dark place. Got to the point I used to wish I could just take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I? Wishes never do come true in the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah, it's the whole monkey's paw type thing. Okay, sure. Yeah, monkey's paw. I don't think she knows I've noticed, but she's been pressing at her gut a lot. Wonder if she's alright. Since I first ran into her, she's been in a rough way, and I'm not sure it's gotten much better. We probably should have looked for some more bags of that ginger stuff. Oh. I'll comment on her hand. You okay there? I point towards her stomach with the back of my hand. Oh, yeah, it's gotten a little better, but I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. I do, but... Christ, I'm not really equipped for this. I know first aid, I can stitch up a cut, but gastric distress is a bit beyond me. You know, you think we should stop and rest? Nah, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas. Right, the fuel. If everything wasn't so weird these days, I'd call it suspicious that there was only a single tank's worth left. Not much we can do about that, though. Onward it is, then. Aww. Sorry, guys. Just gotta sip on my tea. Do you ever wonder, like, why us? Why did we make it this far? And is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? Didn't I used to. Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stop to wonder why I'm on my why my own life was worth what my own life was worth, it's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We're here. That's what matters. Despite it all, we're here and we're safe. The how and why of it is just garnish on the salad. You know, I didn't believe it at first. Oh, excuse me. I mean, that we were really facing the apocalypse or whatever. The first couple months, I just kept working, kept on like everything was fine. And then, listen, you don't gotta answer if you don't want it, but your old man, what happened? My dad? So he needed more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic, not a diabetic. I can't read. But they wouldn't even let him near the liquor store anymore. So he wandered off to another one. Just so happened that part of the town was infested. It took him a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't any different from usual. That's pretty pathetic, huh? But so was my dad. In the end, I wouldn't be doing much better. Great. Now I feel like I want to puke. Hey, please don't say things like that, Izzy. One of us has to keep this up. I'll rest my hand on hers. I'll try. I slide my right hand from the wheel. Her hand is resting by her leg, near the center console, so I reach over. Aw. Her hand jerks when I touch it, but she doesn't pull away. Aw, this is adorable. Wow. Her skin feels really cold. She better not have been frickin' bitten. Is that normal? Maybe because the window's open? Maybe it's because she feels sick. I really wish I knew a bit more medical shit right about now. Actually, if she had a fever, shouldn't she be hotter? A chill like that can't be normal. It's not even that cold in here, but we're still here. Just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better. It'd be stupid to assume that they would. But while we're still breathing, there's hope. That was a weird sound. That sounds pretty cheesy, isn't it? Anyway, I'm sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. If you didn't get on with him, even if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard losing someone that close to you. Yeah, I guess. It all happened so fast. I'm still trying to come to terms with it. I wouldn't worry too much. There's no wrong way to feel. True. I guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has been around in a long time. I wonder if there's anything else still out there. This kind of reminds me of Lee and Clementine in a way. I wonder if there's... Did I miss that last part? I think I might have. I wonder if they're stuck out here like this. I wonder if we'll ever know. Yeah, because it's kind of like who else is still alive in the zombie apocalypse. If anybody is, even. Just as she starts talking, the engine gives an unsettling sort of rumble and my heart jumps. It sputters a few times and the whole chassis lurks. What a pitiful clatter. The engine stalls out and the car can't do anything but coast. Crap. I noticed a fuel light click on some minutes ago, but I guess I still wanted to think we had more time. The car rolls down the pavement until I can't anymore. And we amble a stop. Ugh. I really thought the gas would last a little longer than that. Bound to happen sooner or later, wasn't it? God, if there was only hope for later. God, if I wasn't hoping for later. We bought this car used after all. It's cost efficient, but not so much fuel efficient. Yeah. Wonder how far the next gas station is. It'd be nice if there were some signs around here or something. I can't believe we've gone this long without seeing any. I haven't seen anything for miles. Even without people, without lights, I can't see how this could be. The civilization just packed up and left the moment everything started to crumble, leaving not a trace behind. Even if there were, it's not like we could have seen them. It's gotten so dark and without streetlights. Hey, how fast do you think you can run? I don't want to run anymore. About average, I guess. Do you reckon we should? Her hand touches down to her stomach again. She feels so damn cold. I don't know. I don't know if there's a point. Not much to point to anything. Not anymore. Maybe not. It's too damn dark anyhow. In all likelihood, one of us would probably trip and fall. It'd be pretty sad to make it this far just to die from a bust-up face. Ha ha. Please, just smile. Yeah, it would. Anyway, there's nothing we can do until the sun rises. I stare out the window. The sky's clouded, but if I squint, I can see fading lights in the velvet. The breeze through the open wind is quiet and clean. Guess we're crashing here tonight then, huh? In more ways than one. Da-da-da-da-da-da! Could be worse anyway. At least the air smells nice. Yeah. I sink back into my seat. I search around for the lever on the side so I can just adjust the angle. But even when I yank on it, the damn thing won't budge. Used car, right? I try to get myself get comfy the best I can. The only hope is that she can too. It's gonna be a long night. Well, good night then. It's so dark, there's not much different when I shut my eyes. I breathe in and out and wait for sleep. I hope we see the morning. Oof. That was it? I thought that it was gonna be like way longer than that. That was only like 20 minutes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's it. And there are different settings, obviously. Different choices, like going with the girl instead of the guy at the beginning, doing different things, but that's it? Wow. That's sad. But, yeah, so that was the shadows that run alongside our car. That was a really, really well-written, story-driven game. And, again, it reminds me a lot of The Walking Dead, in a way. But, yeah, so, that was the video, guys. That's gonna do it for this video. So, yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you did, hit that like button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.